Hi everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Dr. Segar Rajamanikam. I'm a lecturer at Polytechnic Seberang Pride. And today, I'd like to share with all of you on OBE, that is, outcome-based education, which currently we are implementing at our institution. Well, the theme of my talk is Tvet learning and teaching experiences. I've been asked to share about the challenges of teaching and learning outcome-based education in Tvet. Okay, I've chosen to speak about this topic is because currently we are actively implementing the outcome-based education on all engineering courses here at Polytechnic. And this OBE model, unlike Malaysian engineering education model, have posed a range of challenges to teaching staff and students in terms of most effective and efficient way transitioning the program and achieving the expected improvement in educational outcomes. I would rather say it's a good move in this 21st century. However, we need to overcome all the obstacles in implementing OBE in our system to achieve maximum result which will benefit our students and the stakeholders. Before I proceed further, let me give an overview of the definition of outcome-based education, fondly known as OBE. As all of you are aware, OBE is originally initiated by William Spady. It's actually a process that involves the restructuring of curriculum, assessment, and reporting practices in education to reflect the achievement of higher order thinking and mastery rather than accumulation of course credits. OBE centers on the definition of learning outcomes that students must demonstrate upon graduation, meaning to say that the students must well equipped with the knowledge and the skill that they gain during the entire course year. So, back to the basic of outcome education is a student-centered or result-oriented design based on the belief that all individuals can learn. In a broad terms, outcome-based education is a commitment to the success of every learner, a philosophy that focuses on educational choices, on the need of each learner, and it is a process of continuous improvement. Alright, so now we have to ask, why we bother about OBE now? To answer this, let me explain the current requirement of education needs. The present educational system not adequate enough to prepare the students for life and work in 21st century. And the conventional education system does not ordinarily allow students to demonstrate what the students learned. What we want is the change. I would rather say a transformation in accessing our students. We want our students to have a real understanding of the content and go beyond the structured task by challenging the students to demonstrate their skill through specific tasks given by the course lecturers. By doing this, we can improve students' learning. OBE places students in a center, making them active and responsible learners. And on the other hand, it modifies the role of lecturer from being a giver and presenter of knowledge to a facilitator of the learning process. Okay, so at this point, we have to ask, what is the difference between traditional and OBE method? In OBE, the intended learning outcomes cover the achievement attained by the students. So the outcomes are not content. There are performance, whereas in traditional teaching and learning, there are performance, whereas in traditional teaching and learning, teacher will deliver the contents according to the guideline given by the syllabus. So, what is the principle of OBE? OBE can be defined in terms of four principles. That is, clarity of focus, expanded opportunity, high expectation, and finally design down. Let me explain the four principles based on my experiences and understanding dealing with outcome-based education. First, clarity of focus means that all the instruction delivery assessment method is geared up to what we want the students demonstrate successfully at the real world, not just end of the week, semester or year. Now, principle number 2 is expanding opportunity. It means expanding the ways and number of times the students get chance to learn and demonstrate at very high level. Number three is high expectations, which means we want all the students to able to do significantly things very well at the end. This is what I will make sure during my lecture. Though we do sometimes face many problems like lack of resources, the time is too short, etc., etc. The fourth principle is design down. We lecturers based on the curriculum provided by the institution, which has very clear definition of intended outcome at the end of the program. Well, I always keep reminding myself that outcome-based education is matter of consistently and creatively implementing the four principles. So, if we stay focused on these four principles that we have discussed, we will become more and more successfully applying OBE. Nevertheless, we do have to face many challenges while implementing the OBE in our teaching and learning of engineering of subjects. Yes, it is definitely time to think on challenges that we as a lecturers facing while implementing outcome-based education in our teaching and learning practice. The first and the most challenges that we lecturers facing is difficulties in managing a large classroom. Meaning, interacting and engaging with students is the greatest concern for large classes. Moreover, the large class size poses problem such as lack of time to assist every single student. The second challenges are students resistant to change and students unwillingness or inability to apply critical thinking skills, which has been recognized as paramount skill needed in the 21st century workplace. We often notice that there are students who are reluctant to participate and are passively rather than actively involved in the lesson. Thus, the students' motivation to work and learn is the most important factor for the students to be engaged in the classroom. Yes, implementing and accessing OBE, although is challenging, for successful teaching and learning process, we lecturers must apply a varieties of instructional methods, both teacher and student centered, provide a variety of opportunities for students to practice new knowledge. And finally, we need to motivate the students by sharing with them 3 requirements. Let me explain the 3 requirements. The first, students need to know why they are learning. Number 2, they need to see some values in their learning. And finally, they need to believe that they can be successful. In conclusion, we can observe that the focus of education has shifted from the educator to learner. However, this shift required change within the educational system in order to facilitate learning. Thus, the move to outcome-based education is a major exercise for the engineering students here, and it is worthwhile. Thank you very much.